It is Thursday, and that means we have Kendall Paul in studio from the Vanderbilt Humane Society. Hey, KP.
Hey.
What's going on?
I'm all right. How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. Well, you brought in a couple of noisy kittens.
Boy, I did.
Morning.
They are noisy. One of them more so than other, but yeah, they're very loud this morning.
I guess it's still cat season.
Oh my gosh,
Hear
that's
'em?
why I brought them this morning. We are so flooded with cats right now. We have about 200 cats and kittens up for adoption right now at the VHS. And more appointments every day are on the books to be brought in. And so I just can't stress enough that if you're thinking about getting a cat or kitten, please come to the Vanderbilt Humane Society, because we will have whatever make, model, shape, color that you want. We're going to have them up for adoption. These two are two adorable little orange tabbies, which I'm a sucker for an orange tabby. These are little boys. We have Rusty and Ernie.
Rusty and Ernie.
And which I think is there? I think it's a NASCAR theme. I think the litter was a NASCAR theme. Is there Rusty and an
There's
Ernie?
a Rusty
I
Wallace.
think so, yeah.
I don't know who
and
the
an Ernie
is, but there's
Irvin, is it, or something like?
I think it is, yeah.
I'm not sorry. I don't know my NASCAR.
Went together, and now it makes sense.
I think it's the NASCAR litter. So, but just adorable little kittens. But they're just two of many that we have up for adoption. So, cannot stress enough. If you have a cat, you haven't had it fixed, please call a veterinarian, call our low-cost spay neuter clinic, get that animal scheduled, male or female, and get them fixed, because then you'll prevent, it's just an accident, or, it was fine, we found homes for all of our cats. Well, for every cat that you find a home for, that's somebody that's not coming into the shelter to adopt.
And give us kind of put it into perspective just how fast those two cats, or, like a male and female cat, can multiply into tens of thousands.
If you put it down on paper, two cats, a male and female, and they have a litter. If that litter then has litters, and then those litters then have litters, in
average size litters,
in a 7-year period, you could produce 420,000 kittens in 7 years.
Wow.
I was almost there.
It's crazy. That's right.
Glad you have an open field in your backyard.
Oh no, we're all fixed now.
That's right.
We're good.
That's right. And once you've done it, it's done. It's done, and it's actually better for the cat's health. Mm-hmm. It's better for their temperament, and your no accidents.
It really is, because our cat Bob, who again we thought was a boy, it's actually a girl. She's much happier now that she's not having litters one after the other.
Right. You don't have to deal with the heat cycles. You don't have to deal with the males trying to seek out and roam. Lots and lots of benefits from it. So please have that done.
And we did have quite a few kittens, and we felt a responsibility that when we did give the cat away, to make sure that this wasn't going to happen to somebody else, or that we weren't going to end up with 400,000 cats 7 years down the road, that we fixed all of them before we gave them away.
And we think that's a fantastic thing to do. So if you are in that situation, we try to help people with that, with our low-cost spay neuter clinic. If you're going to give the kittens away, have them fixed first, and that way you know what's happened. Right. You know where the line stops, and so that's a huge help. And if you're thinking about getting a kitten, starting this weekend, we're going to have a cat special. I don't have all the details, but we'll have discounted prices and extra benefits and prizes.
What are your hours on the weekends?
We are open on Saturday from noon until 6 p.m., and then we're closed on Sunday and Monday, and then we'll be back open on Tuesday. Our hours are normally Tuesday through Saturday, noon to 6, and on Fridays we're open till 7 p.m.
And you can see Rusty and Ernie on our Facebook page right now. Make sure you share them, because Kendall brought them in together.
So cute.
You can see Rusty and Ernie and all the other cats and dogs and rabbits and everything else they have in the Vanderbilt Humane Society website.
Our little Ratatouille go?
We've had several rat adoptions, so that's been a good thing.
Awesome.
So that's a good thing. We still have a number of them, because of course, we have had a lot of them to start with as well. But we have had several adoptions of the rats, so we still have plenty of those guys. I think we have some guinea pigs. We recently had some birds come in. I'm not sure if they're still up. They might have already been adopted. But so if you're thinking about a pet, come to the VHS first.
See what you got.
See what we have, and put us on the wish list. If you're interested in something, then we can let you know if we get it in.
And go to their website at vhslifesaver.org. Has the golf scramble already happened?
Next Monday, Canine Classic. Not too late to get your foursome together. What a great, easy way. Get your company to pay for it. Go to somebody today and say, hey, we need to support VHS, and we'd like to put a foursome together from our corporation or our business. Or individuals can play as well. So get with us, and we can get you set up.
Imagine if we wanted to plan that, go down the hall and ask to have that paid for. You think that would work?
You could take a kitten with you.
Yeah.
or
Okay.
puppy. You know,
Yeah,
like
there you
we
go.
can
That's
walk in there like that. Look,
Maybe
we need to
with a-
help this animal.
Maybe
Do
with
it for
a
the
dog.
kittens.
That's
Do
right.
it for the kittens.
That would not work. It would have to be a big
would have
dog.
to be a big dog.
Oh, we
Big
could do that. I
sassy
have
dog,
big
yeah.
dogs. I could
Although
get
the
big
person
dogs.
who actually writes the checks, she likes little dogs. So we
Okay,
just
I
need
can
to-
bring one of each.
We need a bunch.
That's right.
All shapes and sizes. We'll find the
to
right one.
appease everybody in charge.
We can pull
We'll
up
find
the
the right
transport
one.
van out front and
That
show
way we
them.
continue to get checks. All right. Kendall, thank you very much. And again, the website to get all the information on everything going on at the Vandenberg Humane Society and seeing the animals is vhslifesaver.org. Thank you, Kendall.
Oh, thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
You too.